Yo, 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 welcome to Madhouse Pro. I'm in the building. If you don't like it, you could get out because guess what? It's my building. Yo, today we go hop into it. Let me, my mic sounds nice. Let me adjust my mic. All right, okay, a little better. Uh, Working on a track, nothing serious. We gonna just hop into it. I'm gonna give y'all a rundown of what I used. Uh, y'all let me know how it sound. I seen somebody wanted me to give a breakdown of my mixing and my mastering, and I didn't get around to it yet because I work, right? Yeah, but I get to it. So I'm gonna hop into it. Let me pull this over so y'all can see. All right, first thing I used was battery. Let me solo this. Oh, couldn't solo everything. Anyway, different ASIO driver. I ain't gonna get into all that. So right here's my drum pattern. This is what I used. I think I could do it like. Anyway, we ain't gonna worry about it. So, uh, all right. So this is the drum pattern that I created. It's right here. I feel like something might hit. Sponge thing coming out. All right, so I'm gonna click on this first one right here, which is orange. That's the one I got highlighted. Object editing. Right down here is where I program each instrument or each sound that you may hear. No, this is on the heat up joint. My bad, wrong one. All right, so this is the drum pattern. So these are the things I use. So real basic. All right, that's the drum pattern joint. We go scroll down. We go mute that one. This is the heat up. Let me solo that one. It ain't even gonna matter. Here go the solo. The hi-hats and kick down. Still go kick on what cause I'm on the wrong one. Too many issues. So here go the heat up. I used a slide this over. Man, yeah, I'm having finger issues. Brass. I used the brass from the Heat Up 3. It's called Badass. That's what it's called. Here go the pattern below. Move that out y'all way. So that's the brass. Let's go down to this other one, which was sector, which is their. Told you this $30 joint come in handy. Let me. So that go to pattern below. So that's just like in the background. We could take that off. We go fast forward up to this one. I think these were the hi-hats. I know y'all probably looking like, so this is what that looked like. This is what that looked like. Here's another battery thing. This the hi-hat that I use. I thought the drums, we ain't gonna worry about it. So you could hear it together. There go my pattern below. That ain't the pattern. All right, so here go the pattern below. All right, so that go all the instruments. Well, this one, contact joint. Let me get back up here if I could. Can't turn off that one. I tried utilizing everything I paid for. So contact This is called Action Strike. If I could solo it, we go try my best. All right, so that got all the entries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 tracks really used. This is some of the stuff you do sometimes. So let me unmute everything. Give y'all a whole display of the whole project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, y'all. So there you have it, y'all. This is just a little something. I gotta add some more stuff to it. Just a rough dry mix. No effects, no nothing. But somebody wanted to know how I do my mastering. When I come to mastering, I really don't do much. I take you to it. So this is my mixer right here, right? So when you mastering, and I'm gonna play it so y'all can get a slight idea of what goes on when somebody say, "Oh, mastering this and that." All right, this is my transport. Stop, rewind, next track, fast forward, all that good stuff, right? Record. So I'm gonna hit play. Now, what I don't have is, I'm using a different driver, so you're not gonna see things. So I'll talk you through it. I'm gonna try to switch the drivers in the middle and hope it don't crash. Help. Y'all won't be able to hit nothing unless I turn on my monitor. What the heck, y'all? All right, so I'm gonna switch, right? So when I'm actually doing a recording, a true session, this is to use OBS. This is so that you guys could hear and everything, right? When I hit play, you can see these hitting. They're not gonna hit on the master like I needed to, which is hint the master plugin, master EQ, the master, right? So when all this is hitting, let me see something. Okay, my bad. I changed everything to master. That was on me. All right, so you can see everything coming in, right? Let me do the reset on the peaks. So when I'm recording, right, or mixing and mastering or whatnot, when it's time to master, which is the last step in the process, I come down here to my plugins, right? Let me lock this on the screen for you guys. So you got a whole list, right? I'm gonna hit the plus button, right? So all this stuff right here is supposed to, this is what's on my master chain, as we call it. So it come down in this direction. It'll hit all those till you hit the bottom, right? No effect, no effect. I could take off what I need and what I don't need, right? So with everything planned, one thing I do for sound, and I mean, this is on my top one. Other people will probably argue, so they do something different. It's they master chain, they could do something different. This is mine. So most people usually put an EQ right here, but what I do, I plug my browser, and to keep it from hitting in the red, I put a limiter on it. So we'll go to Effects, Magic's plugin. This is a Magic's digital audio workstation. It's a DAW. The Essential FX, and I go down to limiter. Now what I do is I monitor with everything playing, hit the play button, right click. This will show you what it's hitting at, right? That's very, very low for a mastering track. Like if I wanted to send this out and be like, all right, this is a done project, this is it. All I got on there is the limiter right now. I don't have no EQ because I didn't go through the whole process. So like that's hitting like maybe 6 right there, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to raise nothing, do nothing special right now. But if I wanted to when I finish, I use the limiter and I would actually go back. I would actually go back up in here. We'll see battery, right? This is the level, right? For me. See, I know my software, what I'm using. If I was to turn this up, or this one, either or, well, this is individual. If I was to turn this up, that would raise the dB, and I'm gonna show you what it would do to a mix. Which one am I, right? So watch, y'all. We gonna max it out. It's bumping red right there, right? Let me go back to my mixer. You see that? Now I'm maxed out. At the 0, because I got that limiter on. So let me turn off the limiter. I'll just hit this button. Now you see what happened? All off in the red, but when I turn it back on, it breaks it down to keep me from going into the red. So that's the first thing I put on my, if I was to master a project. So I could still keep my loudness, and I could just do my adjusting within the software, what I'm saying, like the battery. Like if I'm using battery, or if I was using a different one, let's see, sector, right? If I was using sector, this is the volume now for that. When you're in the mastering, for me, I would go back and I do my adjustments here. I don't do too much on the master mix or on a fader that I'm using. I would go inside because these are virtual instruments. I could adjust everything in here and keep it from going in the red if I want that desired sound. So, I mean, that's some of the mastering stuff that I do. I mean, real basic to me. I don't put too much emphasis into it. If it sounds good, it's good. If it's not in the red, it's not in the red. And then what I do is you bounce it out or set it as an MP3 or a wave format. And then I come back and I replay it. Let me go to my mixer on here, right? Better yet, I'm going to show you another tool I use. Visualization. Where is it? Y'all got me looking now. Let me fix this first. Alright, that's the mixer. Usually I monitor right here. I just had something else that was helping me, y'all. Nope. Oh, that messed up everything. Close it. where is my view? Visualization, my bad. This is what I've been using lately. So this helps me with how my mix is going when I look and see how it sounds. In the red, sounds dope, right? So you can see also right here, I'm hitting like closer to 0, which is good. This showed me how much of the track is centered. I got some stuff playing right, some left. I don't know what this is for, but here go to give you an idea. This is the low end down here, which is hitting, still in the yellow, not in the red. It's all my hi-hat stuff down here. So if you look at it, this is an equalizer. 20K, 10K, 5K, 2K, 1K, and so forth. So certain instruments hit up there, like the kick drum. I didn't do no rolling off, no EQing. It's hitting like about at 50 to 100. If I wanted to, I'd change all that, but I'm not gonna do that. So, but this is Madhouse Pro. I'm out. Hope this helps some of you guys. Just stay at it. This is my house. I'm about to get out, but everybody still gotta go. I'll let you later.